G'day guys, what's cracking? 2Aussie here again. So, believe it or not, we're going in to Macca's for breakfast. Now, haven't done breakfast for a while, but you know, I do like to every now and then go in and do something like that. So, today, like I said, we're heading into Macca's and they've got a new omelette wrap on the menu. Now, this thing, apparently, the actual wrap itself is the omelette, so everything else is inside. Not that there's that much more inside. There's bacon, spinach, some grilled onions, and a tomato onion relish or something like that. Anyway, we'll talk more about that later. But also, that's available only for breakfast, but also they got a range of smoothies out at the moment. So I'm going to try the mixed berry smoothie. I got to tell you, the wrap is going to cost me $5.80 and the smoothie is going to cost $5.90 for a large one, $5.60 for medium. We'll go large. I'm not going to lie, they're going to have to really be something for that price, especially that smoothie, because if you look at what the ingredients are, it's just berry syrup, crushed ice and water, which are both water. So we're going to be paying $5.90 for a bit of syrup and some water. So I'm going to head in there, grab these things. We'll check out these new items from Macca's and see if we get a eats for our breakfast, but I'm not holding my breath. Let's get it. Come with.
How can I help you?
Hi, can I just pick up order ZR84, thanks?
Yeah, check it for me.
Thank you. Nice quick drive-through experience today, guys. Hardly anyone here. You love to see it. Nobody must want breakfast. Although it's getting close to the end of it, I never get up early. I'm not a morning person. All good? No, I'm fine, thanks. You too. See the smoothie, guys. It's coming in plastic. I'll at least get no straw. Hi. Can I leave the straw?
No straw.
Thank you. That's not bad. It's quite big, at least for the price.
Sorry, can I just get a park around the corner and I'll get out?
Right around the front?
Yep, around the corner in the way.
Yep. I jinxed it, guys. Hardly anyone here and I've got to wait in the waiting bay. Anyway, we've got our smoothie. Here we go. Looking totally eats well. So even though that's full of plastic, actually I might keep that cup for another time. Brought a paper straw with me. Thanks for that.
No worries.
See you later. Not very heavy. Let's have a little sip first. I'll circle back to you on that one. Give you the verdict. So let's have another sip of this thing. I can't make my mind up about it. I guess for me what it is, I expected it to be more sweet than it is, but it's an average kind of sweetness. It's not too bad. If you don't like things too sweet, this is probably pretty good for you, but you'd probably enjoy it. But $5.90, that's a large size. It is actually bigger than I thought it would be, so that's a bonus. It's got the old McCafe sign on it. So, I actually don't mind it. It's okay. So taste-wise, they've come through there. Maybe the tropical one will be for me. Now we'll talk a bit more about that in a minute, but to me, well, I guess they're both the star of the show. That's very colourful, isn't it? But this thing, not impressed. Not very big for $5.80. So let's check it out anyway. It's going to be one of those things that are going to be very hard to eat, I think. There we go. Chuck it that way now. Got a little bit of spinach there. You love to see it. I actually do like my spinach. A little bit of onion hanging out there. We'll try some onion on its own. So let's open it up and check it out anyway. What do we got? Now I did see somewhere where it said this is a spinach omelette. So you can see the little bits of green in there. So that is what it is. The amount of onion in there. No, actually, if you look underneath, that's your relish and everything. Let's just put it down for a sec and we'll check it out properly. So 1.5 bits of bacon. Bit scabby on the bacon for the price. And we got a bit of spinach, onions, hardly any onions in there. So I gotta say I'm not that impressed. But let's wrap it all up and tuck in if I can. There we go. So I'll wrap it a bit better than they did. I think I will anyway. There we go. Just gonna have to watch everything doesn't fall out the bottom. Although, having said that, let me say this: there isn't that much to fall out of the bottom, is there? No, I don't know why I'm laughing. I feel a little bit ripped here. So that's what it looks like. It tastes pretty good. And as soon as I saw it said tomato, onion, relish, I knew I was going to like that sauce. Sometimes you don't have to taste these things. Anything tomatoey and relishy, I like that. I love omelettes with bacon. Let's give it another bite. Actually, talking about the spinach, it is a bit weird. It does hit a bit different when you're chewing it. It's like, usually you're chewing lettuce and stuff like that. Or if it was a muffin, there's no lettuce or anything. It has a different texture, and I quite like it. But I am a fan of spinach, believe it or not. I wouldn't think so, but I am. I love spinach. Spinach, tomato, egg, bacon. Great combo. I'm not complaining about that, that's for sure. So for taste, I reckon it's pretty decent. I'll probably give it 4.5 out of 5 for taste. But for value, seems like a bit of a rort. I'll give it 3 out of 5. It does taste good, so I guess that helps a bit. But $5.80, a little bit pricey for what it is. Actually, that relish tastes a bit spicy now. I'm getting a bit of a spice. There's not much, you can just notice it a tiny bit. I love it. That's great. I'm loving it. It is a decent little omelette, but omelette wrap, and a interesting concept, wrapping it in the egg, in the omelette itself as a wrap. But just the value lets it down. It is nice. So considering the price, they were a little bit scabby on the onions. I don't know what it is with onions, they're not that bloody expensive. I could understand if it was bacon. So this thing, let's give it another sip before I make a decision. Oh, nearly got me. Oh, that's close to a brain freeze. We don't want that. So for value, I didn't expect it to be this big. That's a large. Now, if you bought the medium, there seems to be only two sizes, medium and large. Medium was $5.60, large was $5.90. Now, oh, that is getting me. I shouldn't have sucked so hard. It's not a full-on brain freeze, but it's like a half brain freeze. I don't know. Well, you probably have. Most people have probably had a half brain freeze, but it doesn't want to go away. It really is frozen too. I can't even think. So there's a tropical, there's this mixed berry. Now in the description they're saying, well, in the description I saw, they're saying that it's mixed berry syrup from real fruit with ice and water. Well, you know, most of it's ice and water, but there must be a bit of syrup in there to get that color into it. I guess there must be a reasonable amount in there. Now for taste, I don't mind it, but for me, it's in the middle somewhere. I'd probably give that about a 3.5 out of 5. Well, not in the middle, but I'd probably give that about a 3.5 out of 5. It's not disgusting. It's not trash. It's almost eats well. It's actually all right, but I'm a sweet kind of person. I like Swedish type things more, but that's all right for something different. If you don't like it sweet, that's pretty good. You know, give it a try. And for value, considering it end up so big, I'll be generous and give them 3.5 out of 5 for that. For value, it's all right. There's dripping everywhere. Now, if you're still hanging in there, because you know I do ramble on a bit sometimes, but you know, that's cool. If you want to hang in there and listen to what I got to say, some people say that my voice puts them to sleep, and I actually know Liz, when I'm talking a lot, puts her to sleep. It's like hypnotic. But anyway, guys, if you want to try these things, there's actually another one which costs $1 more. It's berry, but it's called Berry Boost. Well, actually, there's 4 of them all up. There's the berry, the tropical, and then there's a Berry Boost, which is $1 more either size. So add $1 to whatever I said. And Berry Boost has a protein powder in it. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we might try it one day. And the Tropical Boost, there's Tropical and then Tropical Boost as well. Again, $1 extra because it has the protein powder in it. And also, if you haven't heard as well, the other big news is they've brought out a couple of more salads and a couple of wraps. I don't think I've actually had a wrap before, so maybe sometime next week we'll try the wraps and maybe we'll get a tropical. I won't get I don't know if I'll get the boosting. Maybe I'll get both. I'll get a Tropical Boost and one of these with a, I don't know, we'll work it out. But I do want to try these wraps. Like I said, I don't think I've tried a Macca's wrap. Stay tuned for that. I'm not promising anything. It just may happen. So guys, that's the end of our little breakfast. Can't believe I got up. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Brain freeze is over. Stay fresh.